Hey guys, obviously welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you my part of the match reaction. And it was obviously the Fulham game, which we lost 1-0 unfortunately in the dying moments. So yeah, I'll be giving you my thoughts, player ratings and a man of the match. And yeah, I'll start with my thoughts. I thought going into the game we were actually quite decent. I thought in the first half we did lose it a bit. Obviously Fulham, I thought were all over us. But then in the second half I thought we grew on. I thought we grew a bit better as a team. And I felt like we made a lot more things happen. But yeah, in the first half, I think we should have at least had a pen, obviously on JRU. But yeah, the ref didn't give it. And then in the second half, we should have had at least about 4 more penalty calls in that half, or at least 3. But yeah, we didn't get any of them. So I thought the ref, in my opinion, was really biased. And for me, he should never be on a football pitch ever again, because it's just the way he just didn't give us any penalties. We should have had at least 1. They gave 1 to Fulham, which was quite biased and was just really soft. And yeah, it's just annoying, because I thought we should have at least won that game in my opinion, because I thought going forward in that second half we played really well, and I thought we really went for it. But unfortunately Fulham obviously having to be twats, they obviously have to go and score in the last minute. And you know, these moments, they always happen in football. You know, every fan has probably witnessed it in this whole world. And yeah, it's really annoying, but obviously we have to go forward now. We have to hopefully try and think that we can win the rest of our games, even though that's probably impossible for most of what our fans think. And yeah, it's going to be really hard to get a playoff place now, as this ref has basically ruined it for us now. And yeah, he's really costed us a playoff place now. So I hope that ref never steps onto a football pitch ever again to ever ruin a team's life or a team's day. And yeah, in all honesty, we deserved the win today, in my opinion. You know, I thought Fulham first half they played really well, but I thought second half we grew into the game. So yeah, well, I'll move on to my player ratings now anyway. So yeah, it's obviously Freddie Woodman in goal. For me, he was my man of the match, so I'll give him a 9. I thought he made a few decent saves in the first half and a bit in the second as well. And he obviously made the penalty save as well. And obviously, unfortunately, he let in the goal from Mitrovic, but you know, it's a last-minute goal. You can't really expect him to save it, really. So I'll give him a 9. Obviously, the 2 fullbacks were Norton and Bidwell, I believe. Bidwell, I'll give him a 5 because I didn't think he was that much involved in the game. Yeah, and obviously, so I'll give him a 5. And then Norton at right back, I think I'll give him a 6 because I think at least he actually tried to go forward with the ball, tried to pass it around. So I'll give him a 6. Obviously, 2 centre backs with Grango and Rodon. Cabango, I think I'll give him a 7. I thought he's quite solid. I thought him and Rodon make a decent partnership, and I think in the future they should be playing together, just to build that Welsh chemistry up. So yeah, I think I'll give Cabango a 7, and I'll give Rodon an 8 because I thought he was fantastic. I thought he was definitely the best player in our defence, in my opinion. I thought he played really fantastic. So yeah, I'll give him an 8. Obviously in midfield it was Grimes, Fulton and Gallagher. I'll start off with Fulton. I think I'll give Fulton a 6 because I felt like he tried to at least do something. He tried to make things happen, which is what we need. And you know, we need him in midfield mainly for the physicality, because obviously we haven't got George Byers playing due to injury for the rest of the season. So for me, Fulton's a great backup. I thought he played well against Huddersfield as well, and I thought today he played well against Fulham. So I'll give him a 6. Obviously going on to skipper Matt Grimes, I think I'll give him a 7. I thought he actually played quite well. I think as a player he is growing. I think he is honestly getting better. And today I thought he played well, passing it around the park, passing it around the pitch. And I thought he played fantastic, so I'll give him a 7. Gallagher, for me, I thought he actually played really well. I thought the way he was going forward with the ball was absolutely superb, and the way he was passing it around was brilliant. And he's a key player that we really need in our team, so I'd actually give him an 8 as well. And then obviously in the attack was Kalulu, Ayew and Brewster. So we'll start with Kalulu. I thought he played well. I feel like we need to start him more often. I think he's a really decent player. Obviously uses his pace to his advantage. And I thought he played well against Fulham. Obviously Fulham are a tough side, you know, we have to be honest. Even though they didn't deserve to win today, they are still a good team because they are I think they're in the playoffs at the moment. Yeah, I thought Kalulu played decent, so I'll give him a 7. And then obviously Brewster and Ayew, I'll give Brewster, I think I'll give him a 7 as well. Just because I felt like he was really good going forward, and I felt like, okay, he lost the ball a few times, but you know, at least he was going forward, trying to make things happen, trying to have a few shots on goal, trying to test the keeper. So I'll give him a 7. And Andre Ayew, I actually thought he played decent as well, but I think I'll actually rate him a bit higher than Brewster. I think I'll give Ayew an 8. I thought he was fantastic going forward, and I feel like now he's trying to put all the effort in. He's trying to get better, even though he's getting quite older now. He's still trying to get better than what he is, and he's still trying to do things for us, trying to go forward, trying to pass it around, trying to just go forward and try and score. You know, he's trying to do all of it really, so I'll give him an 8. You know, and obviously the two subs, Roberts and Garrick. In all honesty, I thought they made a big impact when they both came on. I thought we definitely changed the game when they both came on, because second half we really improved, and I thought these two really made the big impact that they needed to. So Roberts, I'll start off with him. I think I'll give him a 7. I think I'll give him both 7s actually. I thought Garrick played really well when he came on. I think he had a shot on goal, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, he played really well, so I'll give Garrick and Roberts both a 7, because I thought they played absolutely superb. Roberts, he's fantastic. He can play either on the wing or right back, and I thought he played really superb. So I'll give them both a 7. And yeah, obviously my man of the match, as I said, I had to give it to Freddie Woodman, because I thought he made some really decent saves, and I think he really kept us in the game, especially in the first half anyway, because Fulham were all over us. But second half we really grew into the game, and yeah, it's just unfortunate the ref just wasn't on our side, didn't give us anything at all, and he's just an absolute twat. So I hope he's not going to be in any future matches. And yeah, obviously we lost 1-0 unfortunately, but yeah, there we go. And so yeah, that's my part of the match reaction, and I'll hand it over to Jake.
So here with another video. Obviously Luke's already done the intro, but yeah, he's handing it over to me now. It's the full-time match reaction of Fulham vs Swansea. But yeah, I'll give you my thoughts on it now. I thought the first half Fulham were all over us, I gotta say. We were very defensive, but that was part of our plans. And then second half we came into it really well, with the substitutes of Garrick and Roberts. I thought they both played tremendously well. We were the team looking more likely to push on and get the 3 points, but it wasn't to be. But I gotta say, I thought the ref was an utter disgrace today. I thought it was absolutely terrible. We should have had about 5 pens. He didn't give any of them. Yeah, he gave a really soft decision as a pen to Fulham. Obviously, Freddie Woodman saved us and saved the pen, but they did go on and score the winner anyway, which was because of obviously the bad decisions, because we should have had a pen before. But yeah, I think he's the worst ref I've ever seen in the Championship. Well, probably not in the Championship, probably the worst ref I've ever watched live, to be honest, because this decision making was terrible, and I do complain all the time and say we get bad refs, but there was nothing like that. That was absolutely beyond what I've ever seen before. But yeah, hopefully we're just going to push on now, because that ref could have cost us a playoff place and has cost us the game, and that's the really annoying thing. But we've got to push on now, Blackburn Saturday, and hopefully try and get a result up there. That'll put us right back in the mix. Obviously, we've still got to be grateful because the other teams dropped points yesterday, which is really good for us, because it still doesn't make the gap increase. It stays the same. So thankfully for us that we lost, or well, not thankfully that we lost, but thankfully the other teams lost. It doesn't matter so much that we lost. But yeah, I now rate each player out of 10. Starting off with Woodman, I give him a 9. I thought he was solid today. I thought his save, not just the penalty, but his all-round play was amazing. Full-backs, it was Norton and Bidwell. I'd give Bidwell a 5 because I thought he played alright, and I'd give Norton a 6 because he was very well, did really well at covering and played some good balls over the top to Kalulu and Garrick. But yeah, and then on to the centre-backs. I thought these were our 2 best players after Woodman. I thought Cabango had I'd probably give him a 7. He had a terrific game, playing the ball out from the back. And Roden, I thought, was excellent. Made some very good clearances from his head. Kept Mitrovic in his pocket really for the whole game. So yeah, I'd give him an 8. And then 3 in midfield, it was Grimes, Fulton and Gallagher. I'll give Grimes 8 because I thought it was one of his better games. Fulton probably a 6 because I thought he was quite shy in all fairness. And I give Gallagher a 6 as well because he created parts at times but did give the ball away quite sloppily sometimes. And then the 3 up front was Kalulu, Ayew and Brewster. I'm going to give Ayew a 7 because he was very creative. I'm going to give Kalulu probably a 5 because he just didn't get involved. And Brewster, same with him, I'll give him a 5, he wasn't involved at all. If I had to give the subs a rating, Garrick, I'd probably give him a 6, and Roberts, I'd probably give a 6 as well because they both made impacts, but not too much of an impact. But yeah, that's it for the ratings. If I had to give a man of the match, in all fairness, I would give the man of the match for the whole game, not just for us, to Freddie Woodman, despite the result, because he played excellently, not just the penalties but throughout. But yeah, that's it for my full-time reaction, and our preview will be out Friday night for the game away at Blackburn, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks for watching.